need to be humanoid. It's an affectation designed to instill fear in their targets. Still, a nice touch.
What is that thing doing here?
When an intruder is apprehended, the hunter overloads their connection to the animus, burning out the optic nerve, and eventually the occipital lobe itself.
Did you call me back for a reason? I've got work to do.
Don't I know it? A Brotherhood spy in the heart of Abstergo, bent on sabotaging everything I've worked so hard to build. Don't deny it. I've been watching you ever since you slipped up. The one thing I don't know is why.
Sometimes you've got to choose a side. It wasn't your lucky day.
I may have let you in, but I'm sure as hell not letting you out. I need to protect Abstergo and the project. This isn't personal. Well, it is a little bit personal.
Don't worry, we've got you.
You've got me? Took you long enough, she knows.
You have to trust us. We've done this before. We can protect you.
Speaking of which, Bex, do you have the camouflage algorithm
Is
ready,
that
please?
really gonna hide me from Dominica?
Is water wet? Of course it will. Running the protocol now.
Easy for you to say. It's not your ass on the line.
Based on the beacons you've already planted, we've established where most of the remaining fragments are. We'll be sending you in after them so you can set the final logic bombs. No need to extract the data, just find the fragments, place the bombs, and go.
First up, the Battle of Munychia in ancient Greece. The Athenian Thrasybulus has made quite a comeback. Once an exile, now he's got an army, and you're on his side. Dominica will never suspect that's where, or when, you are.
Thrasybulus plans to take the Munychia fort. We need to take out the ballistas in the hardware, then secure it.
Not a ship in sight.
What's making that noise? What's all this?
What are you up to? Why are you still here? I know you're still in the system. I will find you, and your Brotherhood friends won't be able to help you when I do.
Hang tight. We're shielding your location from Dominica and populating dozens of memories with false positives. She won't find you.
Triangulating on those last fragments now. Dominica's up to something.
a dead body! Intruder!
I've secured the hardware. Now for the fort.
Killed! There's been a murder! Go out there! Alarm! Sound the alarm! Someone's been murdered! Look out! There's an intruder! Going up! I know you! There's a dead body! Look out! There's an intruder!
Lend a hand, would you?
Still looking!
Curse, there's nothing there.
I've lost her! I've lost her! Nothing here! Nothing! Lost her! Hades, the best! What's all this then?
Thrasybulos told me the fort has two commanders, Asterios and Critias. I'm in the clear. I need to remove them without raising the alarm. Then, Thrasybulos' men can slip in and secure the fort. That's one of my targets.
It's a dead body! Come on! We need every man! Have you found anything? Call the guard! Someone's got the...
Orders for the garrison. It says the fort strategy will be watching the approaches to the east and west of the fort. Perhaps that is where I will find them. Phew.
I found the dead man!
What?
Open the gate.
Abandoned
Got to get rid of them.
Take that! Come on! Ah! You're dead! There's nowhere to run!
Something's not yet right. The fort is ours.
Good. The remainder of our forces are on their way. Send a detachment to occupy the harbor when they arrive.
As you wish. Though I doubt Cassandra has left us much to do there.
I feel like we're going to be seeing more Spartans soon enough.
You may depend on it. We may not have their numbers or their training, but as long as we hold the Munychia tomorrow, victory will be ours. Now get some rest, Cassandra. Report to Nicomedes in the morning. Tomorrow, the battle for Athens truly begins.
I should find Nicomedes.
We make our stand here, for Thrasybulus and for Athens. I know what we face, but the thing you gave way and strength and courage. Quiet. Now,
Cassandra,
What's happening, Nicomedes?
the Spartans move against us.
They have the numbers, but we have the high ground.
True. If the days to go in our favor, we must hold the Munychia and...
What is that?
Thrasybulus is on that side of the fort. Find him, Cassandra. If the Spartans are attacking, he'll watch your blade by his side.
Cassandra! Look to the gate! We'll be through any moment!
Advantage point on your bow.
Follow me, Cassandra. Stay with me. Over here.
got you! What's going on there? Come at me! Got you now!
I'm being attacked!
Have you? Take that!
That's all of them. Now, I should join Thrasybulus.
I expected the Spartans to engage us on the field, not attack us from the flank!
It's not the Spartan way, but then our enemy does not have a Spartan commander.
Critias, of course.
General, we cannot stay here. If we pull back, form a defensive line inside the fort,
Then perhaps the last of us will fall at dusk, instead of noon. No, we cannot wait.
General,
We need to strike a decisive blow now! While there is still time!
Nexus, it's worse than I thought.
Help us, Cassandra. Put pressure on the wound. Place your hand down. It'll help stem the bleeding.
I got the one that did it. Tell the general I got him. Yes, you did.
You did well. Here, drink.
A toast, General, to the health of our good friend Critias. You'll be there with us when we finally kill that Malak, eh, Alexis? Alexis!
Critias. This all comes down to him.
We spotted him. Critias. On the cliff overlooking the battlefield. It was impossible to climb, but maybe you can do it.
Cassandra, without Critias, the army of the 30 will be leaderless. If we take that chance to charge the enemy, then this battle may yet be ours.
Leave him to me. He and I have unfinished business.
Send that Puneri to Tartarus, Cassandra. Our army, all of Athens, depends on you.
I'll be all right. That sequence.
Miss Theos, you really are becoming a pest.
You'll find out much more than that.
Is that so? To me, you are a bothersome fly who I've finally tired of batting away. Time for you to meet your end, I think. Guards!
Call whoever you want, Critias. It won't make any difference. There's nowhere to hide, and nowhere to run. Now, stand and fight.
Stand and face me. Let's see what you're made of. the end of you! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah!
Say hello to Hades for me, Critias. I'm sure he has a place in Tartarus for you.
I've got a read on a fragment in this area.
Find
Some
it,
30
then we'll
years
get you
ago.
out of there.
Another funeral took place not a mile from here. Pericles, great son of Athens, spoke of the heroism of Athenians who gave their lives in the struggle against Sparta. I was but a boy then, a youth of 9 summers. Now, here I stand before you as a man, a soldier, a general whose beard is touched with gray. And in all that time, the children of Athens and Laconia set out with sail and sword to spill one another's blood. But even our most savage enemies do not wage war for its own sake. There is always an end, a goal. The empire of Babylon sought conquest. The Spartans and their allies sought to tear down everything we had built. But do we then seek Sparta's destruction and the conquest of Laconia? No. For Athens is the jewel of Hellas, and even the simplest merchant knows that the value of a jewel is
When
not
I heard
added
what
to by a
happened, I had
pound
to
of
come
sand.
see it for myself.
When Athenians fight, it is for the preservation of our polis, our values,
This
our
time,
way of life.
I might not have to run away
The
so quickly.
Spartan's strength is in the body, but our strength is in the heart and knowledge that our cause is just and right. Pericles.
Critias is gone
believed that
thanks to
there
you.
was nobility in
It
dying
seems
for
like I'll
such
be
a
staying
cause.
in Athens after all.
But then I am reminded of Achilles, who told Odysseus he would rather follow the plow as thrall to another man in life than live as a king in the underworld. Whatever the
Spartans
case,
will be back, you know.
I am one of the
Still.
lucky ones, as we all
We
are.
must enjoy our victory
Through
while
the
it
sacrifice
lasts.
of Thyramines, Polemachus, and others like him, we can live on in Athens in grace. Their means were different, but their end the same. And so, we are left with the obvious question, who was correct? And indeed, what was the purpose of all the deaths that preceded theirs, from Ina to Jospatarmi? Why fight at all, when wind and water will one day reduce all of this to dust? Because of what Pericles said all those years ago. The ideal most dear to us is democracy, the given right of all of the citizens of this city to determine their fate, to chart their own course into the future. An idea such as that will outlive all of us here, outlive Athens, and even the mountains themselves, such as its strength. And those who give up their lives to the cause of democracy, even if they fail in their immediate endeavor, grant it power. So, I invite you now to mourn my friends, Thyramines and Polemachus. Mourn them and the others who have fallen as if they were your own. Grant them the respect that is due. But know, too, that their deaths were never in vain. For their sacrifice, and the sacrifice of Athens, has ensured that our ideals will live on to turn their face to the sun on a brighter tomorrow.
Don't forget to plant that beacon. We're gonna need to wipe out every memory with a fragment in it. That's another fragment Dominica won't get her hands on.
And we need to do it before Dominica follows your tracks and finds the fragments you've uncovered without uploading to her. Yes, nice work. But let's not hang around, eh?
She'll figure out how to do that herself soon enough, if we don't destroy them all first.